We are one day closer to a potential second shutdown in 2019, so let's take a look to see, is Donald Trump going to accept the sort of deal that we gave you the details on yesterday? Well, the latest from Donald Trump is, we're going to look at the legislation when it comes and I'll make a determination. He told reporters he'd be looking out for any landmines, which he's also considering putting on the border. I'm kidding. He reiterated his aversion to another shutdown, the likely result if he rejects the agreement, saying one would be a quote, a terrible thing. And so that, take it, however you want. God only knows what he's thinking right now. We laid out yesterday on the show sort of the politics on both sides behind the scenes and made our predictions as to how exactly this is gonna shake out. He has spoken favorably in the time since yesterday's live Young Turk show about the Republicans working on this deal, where previously he had been fairly critical of them. So to the extent that he gives any real signs that he is approaching this in a rational, predictable way, this seems like the moves he would make in advance of signing on to the deal.
Yes, although privately he has complained about the deal and called the committee members on the Republican side poor negotiators. Well, you would know a thing or two about poor negotiators because you started out with a higher number for the wall, and after the shutdown, you negotiated to a lower number. Oops.
I think you should give them another lesson in negotiations.
Yeah, I keep going, Donald. You almost got this thing figured out. You might be down to zero soon. This again goes to his lack of intelligence. He expressed concern that the plan is being spun as a defeat for him in the media. Well, number one, that's because it is a defeat. You lost ground after the shutdown. You didn't gain ground. You were humiliated. You took ownership over something that was deeply unpopular and you did it as a total political blunder. And then you come out of it with a worse deal than you started with. I mean, how could that be painted as anything but a defeat?
And watch Fox and Friends.
Although even Hannity was called a garbage compromise, and it's obvious even to the Fox News guys, this is a disaster for Donald Trump. So the Republican legislators are basically playing the hand they have been dealt. And in the past, to be fair to the Republicans in Congress, they have been very tough negotiators, and it's usually the Democrats who are terrible at this. But Trump is so bad that he outweighed how bad the Democrats are normally at negotiating. So it's on him, and yes, it's being painted as a defeat for you because it is, and the fact that that took you by surprise is amazing. It's amazing that surprised you. So, and then finally, he says, don't worry, I know, but the wall's getting built, everybody, okay? And he's said a number of things about it. He said, the wall is being built as we speak. Not true, they have not appropriated the funding yet. He said, we're gonna have a great wall. It's gonna be a great, powerful wall. I mean, how many times have we heard this? Remember, you need $20 to $70 billion for the wall. Okay, usually most experts think higher end of that range. He's getting 1.4, I think a little less than 1.4.
1.375.
How is it gonna be a big, powerful, great wall with a tiny fraction of the funding that you would need to complete it? In fact, we know now the negotiators say that they're going to build just 55 miles of it. There's 2,000 miles on the border.
Yeah.
He's getting 55 miles, and he's like, a great, powerful wall, okay? And he, just before we got on air, because you're like, okay, but how can he top a statement that stupid? Hold his beer. Okay, so he says, the wall is very, very on its way. That's a direct quote.
Yeah.
The wall is very, very on its way. Yes, I'm laughing at you, Donald Trump. I know it's gonna take you by surprise, but I'm laughing at you. Thanks for watching this free clip of the Young Turks. Don't forget to become a TYT member today. For more exclusive content, join now at tyt.com/join.